the free port of Vladivostok, today's nearly 130 companies are the residents of this region and the free port. And in June of this year, the Far Eastern Hectare program started, when Russian citizens get free land in the Far Eastern region. And when you talk about the institute, I heard from Mr. Trutny, from Mr. Galushko when they were in Japan this year. I asked them, can I get a hectare? They said, well, if you become a citizen of Russia, then sure, you can get your hectare in the Far East. And when it comes to, to the fishing industry, there used to be, very stiff regulation before, but we know now there is a new legislature about fishing, and now there is deregulation happening, and in the government of under Mr. Putin does indeed work a lot and introduce a lot of novelties, and this of course improves the image of Russia overall and the Russian Far East. And I hope that that's going to lead to better investment in the future as the situation with the tax legislation improves and this deregulation that I see in general. If, however, unless there's personnel to work on this, nothing's ever going to work. Because, and when we talk about the lack of personnel, really, I think there's, the personnel is getting better, and these measures need to continue in the future. When it comes to the Eastern Economic Forum this year, indeed, we see, there's two-side sessions on Russia and China, Russia, Japan, Russia, South Korea. But this year, for the first time, we see the session between Russia and Asian Pacific countries, because when we see the relationships between Russia and the Asian Pacific countries, 80% of this entire turnaround, it's three countries: Japan, China, and South Korea. So I think the diversification of Russia, of the Russian direction, of its southeastern vector, it's a very proper thing to do, because these countries, the southeastern countries, they're still growth points for the entire world. So Russia strengthening the relationships with these countries is a very proper, reasonable thing, and it answers the challenges of the situation. So development of the economy in general, between the Russia and the Asian Pacific countries, it's easy to say, but not that easy to do, because the competition in Asia is very hard, and currently the advantageous side of Russia is the traditional Russian products. It's first of all the energy carriers and timber, and Russia today does underscore these types of products, and I think it will make a great entry point and then diversify, because changing everything at once is very difficult. There has to be perspective for growth for the next 10 or 20 years, so everything has to be developed gradually.